What is the vibes? What is the vibes, man? What's the fucking vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you, I am Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, please. I see my boy Flo just retweeted me, Detroit basketball. Sub to my YouTube channel, please. Blow Money Best, man. Let's get 500. I'm always, I don't know. I'm always humble with it. Let's get 500 by November 15th. You know what I'm saying? That's like a sub a day. Let's get the vibes up, man. But I appreciate everybody subbing to the channel. Like this video, share this video if you're watching it anywhere. If you're watching it on Facebook, if you're watching it on Twitter, share this video. Yeah, like it, share all that stuff, and I'll say it a few more times throughout the video. Let's get right to it. Hopefully y'all saved a couple dollars to fuck with Dream. And this is why I see the homie Flo, Big Flo in the building, man. Me and Flo back to back on y'all motherfuckers. Y'all know the vibes, man. Flo got y'all 2 days ago. I got y'all yesterday, man. And Flo ate yesterday too. But yeah, this is why I don't do Sundays with Flo no more, man. Because Sundays is hard for me to do this show, man. I be wanting to stay in bed till like noon. But let's get to it, all right? NFL, the Striaghts are down there. Oh yeah, quick recap, man. Best day ever. All right, my fault. Almost ain't do a recap. First of all, just on the show, I gave out 8 blunt money bets, and we went 5 of 8 on them just on the show. I ended up giving out 13, and I hit a few more that I gave out. But yeah, we hit the plus 300 college football boost. I gave out a 5 and 5 rebound lay, or a 5 and 6 plus 600 on the timeline. That hit. I wanted to give out Zaire to have 8 rebounds. That was just off, man. He had 9 rebounds the game before. I had 4 the first game, but that was off. It was plus 1,200. I wanted to get that out, but I'm trying to chill. But I don't know, man. I might just spray that shit, man. I might just say the max is 15 instead of 10. I don't know. But yeah, that hit. Mitch, shout out to Flo, because I told y'all, as soon as I seen Flo, as soon as I seen that number, I DM Flo so goddamn quick. As soon as I seen it, he was like, yep. I'm like, all right, yep. So yeah, shout out to Flo for Mitchell Robinson and my boys, man. Y'all know the vibes, Detroit, man. I told y'all, my young boys, man. Usar, Duran. First king of the channel is Jalen Duran. And I'm talking about basically the first male king of the channel. We wasn't doing king of the channel last year. It might have been Caleb Martin. But man, Jalen Duran, man, king of the channel, man. First of all, them rebounds, he do what he do. Second of all, the assists, man. How about them system plays? I might have to retire that phrase, system plays, because look, we had the Giannis system play. That shit went 1 of 1. The first time I said it, I said I'll play it till I go broke. Didn't have to. It already got nerfed, so we good on that. And then I had the damn Duran. I said, look, he gonna get 5 assists one of these days. We gonna keep playing that shit. And he went out and got it, man. That's my king of the fucking channel, man. We got a couple more teams on the way. Maybe Alabama, they looking like they could be. We got a couple college football teams trying to get there. Shout out to UCLA. Usar, he trying to get there. Single. We got a couple Zubaka. We got some guys that's gonna, but Duran, oh, well deserved, man. Well deserved. Please stay healthy, young boy. Please just stay healthy, man. Honest to God, I don't even give a fuck about deleting the league and rebound shit. Just stay healthy, man. He's a fucking monster, man. So yeah, and Usar, I told y'all, I don't know how the fuck he be getting rebounds, bro. I looked up. I think Son had 3 rebounds at halftime. I told y'all, the ball's just fine, Son. The ball just fine, Son. And I love Detroit. I love that team. I'm going to see them play. I'm about to buy a couple tickets. I'm going to see them play. I'm going to see them play for the weather get too crazy. But Usar 12 rebounds. Usar with the rebounds, the blocks, and the assists, all that shit. Oh yeah, and the last thing I want to get into before we get into, because this is gonna be a recap and put the timestamp. Swear to God, timestamps will be on as soon as the show is over. But how about fading all them teams off of back to back? I told y'all, man. With me, it'd be gut, eye test, Duran, and just you got to go with your gut and your heart. And I just honestly, I'm like, that seemed off. That seemed like too many teams to go be on a back to back. I don't know if that's gonna happen again. Fuck it. Let's just fade them all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know how many times I'm gonna go 6 for 6 in money lines in the NBA. All money lines that's like plus 125 and minus 230. I don't know if that's gonna happen again. So hey, we got it out the way early. Maybe I'll actually be like one of these big time gambler guys and like actually get my units. I just know we're probably up about 60 units for blunt money bets. I'm not gonna hold y'all. At least 60 units. I like if you put 100 on all my shits, we have 60 units. Gotta be shit. I feel like it might have been up 50 yesterday. 47, 57, 65, 72. I mean, it was plus 71,000 worth of blunt money bets won yesterday. Plus 71,000. And the most you put on blunt money bets yesterday was probably 15,000 or 1,500. I don't fucking know. Either way it goes, man. That's why I don't be doing that. Either way, we fucking up. I don't want no niggas to be, I don't fucking know, bro. We up. If you don't think I get busy, then I don't know. Don't follow me. But I don't got time to be doing all this math shit, man. In the words of a square better. All right, as the time hits 5:55. All right, let's get into this shit, man. NFL today. Tyreek, these are straight bets, and they down there. Tyreek Hill over 6.5 receptions. I got it last night, minus 135. I'd play that shit to minus 145. My reasoning behind that. Oh yeah, and if you're new here, I don't mind paying for juice. But yeah, Tariq Evans, I could be wrong, obviously, but I don't think Tariq Evans is gonna have that much success against New England. If you watched him the first game, I don't even know what he did the first time they played New England. I just remember watching the game and Belichick wasn't giving shit over the top. It was a lot of underneath shit. And if Miami ain't proved nothing to me, they proved that they don't mind hitting Tyreek with a little boop, 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 little screen here, little screen there. Yeah, he'll go deep, but they don't mind hitting them with 3 or 4 screens a game. A couple shit over the middle. Maybe he get a deep ball or two. So give me that over 6.5 minus 135. I played a 7.5 too, but I just seen 6.5 last night. Played that. The rest of these I literally just clocked in. And if you look at them blunt money bet receipts, y'all, ain't no cap in my rap. That's why I post the whole blunt money bet receipt on the timeline. Look at the time I put them blunt money bets in. And then look at the time I start the streams. A lot of the times, or look at the time I put the blunt money bets in, and look at the time I post them on my timeline. Dead ass. They be like, swear to God, I don't play around, man. I don't want y'all to think. So if some shit nerf, but something like this last night where I ain't put it on the timeline, I'll tell you I played 7.5. All right. Next, Christian Kirk over 54.5 yards minus 130. Just put that in. Christian Kirk, we've been on him on a couple SGPs, a couple lays that hit. Well, one lay hit, one didn't. His line just continues to be there. I don't know what's up. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I will take it. Calvin Ridley is the number one dog, but he up and down. Christian Kirk just seems like I couldn't talk you off his 4.5 receptions either. But I'll just take the yards because he can get a chunk play and a little catch and run. But Christian Kirk to me is like their best receiver, or at least their most consistent receiver. All right. So give me Christian Kirk over 54.5 yards. Next, and I got 2 more straights. PJ Walker under 198.5, basically under 200 passing yards. I played the under 195. Basically, PJ Walker ain't had 200 yards passing in no game that he started this season. And I like the game to go under. That's going to be my next bet. I like that Cleveland-Seattle game to go under. And to me, it's basically, I think it's going to be complementary football. I think that Cleveland defense is embarrassed by what happened last week, and I think they're going to come out and get on Geno Smith bone. And I don't think I think Seattle defense is pretty good as well. And I think that Cleveland's going to try. It's just going to be a run-heavy strip. And I think the game is going to be one of the quicker games. Like, how you watching the red zone and you look up like, damn, that game at halftime already? You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be one of those type of games. So give me the under in the Seattle game, Seattle-Cleveland game, and give me PJ Walker, which is the Cleveland quarterback. I got it out under 198.5. You know what I'm saying? So under 199 yards for PJ Walker. Those are the straight bets. They down there. Let's get into some blunt money bets. See how many of these motherfuckers I got. 1. Always like to count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Damn, that's what I had yesterday, I think. Lucky number 13. All right, let's get it in. So we got 13 of these. I want a couple of them to hit. Obviously, the more the better. But yeah, let's get busy. So, what the fuck are these? One of these are DraftKings boosts. I'm trying to see how I put these in. Okay, so I had 2 boosts on Caesar. Shout out to UNC for losing that game as a 12-point favorite after being up. Shout out to UNC, because if UNC motherfuckers, if they would actually just won the game that they was up by 10 as a 12-point favorite, we would have hit another plus 600. Yeah, but I digress. All right. So these are my 2 Caesars boosts. They got a first touchdown scorer boost where you just pick the first touchdown scorer of the game and you get like a 25% boost or whatever. I obviously use it on Christian McCaffrey. He scores every game, and it seems like he scores first every game. So I'll go ahead and take him on that boost plus 320. Also, there's another boost, like a 14. I mean, it got to be a plus 400, and it's a 50% boost. The same thing we did in college football yesterday. I just referred to that UNC fucking killed. So I just did a square boost just like yesterday. We'll see how it works out. Cleveland, the Cleveland Seattle game under 42. The Eagles -3. Chargers and Ravens first half money line, and the Kansas City money line. That's a plus 650 with the 50% boost. So without the boost, it's probably like a 400, 425, whatever. I'll run that back again. The Cleveland Seattle game under 42. The Kansas City money line, Eagles -3, and the Chargers and the Ravens first half money lines. All right. Square boost. Let's see what we got. Next. All of these are on DraftKings. All right, all of these are on DraftKings. First, this is how I use my boost, like the 50% boost on DraftKings. AJ Brown, and I'm definitely gonna make sure I'm done with the NBA in 30 minutes. That way, you got like 30 minutes to, if you want to just run back. I mean, done with the NFL in 30 minutes or less. That way, if you got like, if you want to just run the shit back, and just watch all the NFL bets again, you can. And I'll also try and keep this show under an hour, put a timestamps on so you can watch it back if you missed anything. And I put a lot of the stuff on the timeline as well. But next, this is how I use my boost. AJ Brown. Shout out to my boy. I'll be forget. Oh, my boy Julius, my Alabama boy Julius. He let me know he a big Philly fan. And he let me know that AJ Brown is like 125 yards from being like the first, like breaking the record for receivers to start the season, 125 or whatever. He gonna get that shit. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get that shit. And so I went ahead and used my boost on AJ Brown to get 120 yards, because that's the highest you can go on. And AJ Brown, he already done cashed us out. AJ gonna fuck around and be a king of the channel today. AJ Brown already cashed us out lovely a few times. But I did AJ Brown 120 yards receiving, him to score a touchdown in the Philly money line, and I used my DraftKings boost on that to make it a plus 825. It's a plus 550 by itself, but I used my DraftKings boost on that. I like it so much. I actually played it without the boost and with the boost. Just gonna be completely honest with y'all. Again, I think he gets in the end zone. I think he's gonna get a bunch of yards today trying to break that record. Philly is in a favorable matchup, and I think Philly wins the game. So that kind of goes with it. 120 yards for AJ, a touchdown in the Philly money line with the boost is 825. Next, what the fuck? Okay, had to make sure I seen what that said. 3 of my favorite, one of my straights and 2 straights that I would have played, but I said I'm gonna chill. Tyreek Hill just in the lay, and I don't even know what this lay is. It might be like plus 486. I think I didn't write it down. I should have. I'm tripping. Cooper Kupp over 84 and Cooper Kupp over his receiving prop, whatever the fuck it is, 83, 84, 85, whatever. Cooper Kupp over his receiving yards. Thielen over his receptions. I got it at 5.5, 6.5 is fine. And Tyreek Hill over his receptions, over 6.5 receptions. If it's 7.5, that's fine. If Kupp is 88.5, that's fine. So I'll run that back again. Cooper Kupp. And these are just basically my favorite bets that I didn't play besides Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill over 6.5 receptions, Cooper Kupp over 84.5 receiving yards, or whatever his receiving yards are, and Thielen over 5.5 receptions, whatever his receptions are. Thielen coming off a bye. I won't be surprised if the vet scores, if they whip up something for the vet in a favorable matchup against the young boys, and we'll get to them young boys later. Pause. It be sounding real pedophilish, I don't want to come off that way. I hope not, but I told y'all I bet on the young boys. I'm good on these fucking stars. That's what we gonna find value before Vegas find it. That's how I'm gonna get this money on these blunt money bets, as y'all see. So I like betting on the young boys. But with that being said, I won't be surprised if they cook up something for Thielen. Next, the 2 people I like to score a touchdown most this week. Zeke and Damian Pierce, plus 687 touchdown lay. That's plus 687 on DraftKings. All right. The reason why I like Zeke is Miami defense suspect. I think that New England gonna try and do ball control and just run it with Zeke. And Stevenson, but if they in the goal line, Zeke will probably get it. So I like Zeke. It's like a plus 240 for Zeke. And then Damian Pierce, I got that off a podcast I was listening to. Basically, Carolina give up the most rushing yards or rushing touchdowns this year in the red zone to any defense. I forgot what it said, but it was enough when I heard. I'm like, all right, I'm fucking with that. I don't really like the anytime touchdown scorer market. You know, my boy Anthony Richardson is out for the season. It really hurt my heart. I don't even want to fucking bet touchdowns no more. I don't honestly. And we're not getting good prices anyway. So fuck it. If I find something crazy, then I'll bet it. But that's all we got for the touchdowns. All right. So I'll run that back. Zeke and Damian Pierce. They're both running backs. Damian Pierce running back for Houston, Zeke running back Patriots. Each of them scored a touchdown plus 687. All right. Next, how many of these shits I got left? Like 8. All right. So these are like under weekly specials. Okay. Matter of fact, before we get to the DraftKings weekly specials, because these is pretty easy to pick off, let me get to like the lays that you would have to construct. All right. It's only 2 of these. All right. So, and I put these on the timeline. I put one on the timeline at least. All right. This is a round robin. My favorite receivers this week. A round robin lay, like a max lay. It's a plus 12,000 if you play it by yourself, but it's a round robin 2s and 3s. All right. Garrett Wilson, 100 yards. Christian Kirk, 90 yards. And Nico Collins. I think I got him at 90. Fuck it. Just say 100. Just call it 100. I probably got him at 100. I don't know why I ain't write it down. Fuck it. Call it 100. All right. Garrett Wilson, 100. Nico Collins, 100. Christian Kirk, 90. Or you can dumb it down and make Nico 90. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to do shit but put the shit to plus 9,000 possibly. So you all right. I just don't want Nico to get like 90. And you be like, damn it, then I got it for 90. So I think I did 100, but just throw 90 in there. These are the guys I like the most today. I saw that Garrett Wilson gets like some of the most targets in the world when Zach Wilson is fucking blitzed. So I expect the Giants to blitz Zach Wilson, or at least for Zach Wilson to be under pressure with Thibodeau coming off the edge. So we'll see. I think that's the boy number 5 from the fucking Giants. You know, Flo might be in the comments. He could tell me. But yeah, so if that's the case, they about to spray my boy. Pause. They about to hit my boy Garrett. I've been a little. Hopefully Cam not watching this. You know what I'm saying? I can see Cam and Mitch like, hey. But they about to hit bro with a bunch of passes, man. Garrett Wilson. I think he about to get like 8, 9 catches, and you know, hopefully he get over 100 yards. You know, they might all be short, but Garrett Wilson, nice. Nico, he a monster, number 1 receiver for Houston. I think he goes crazy today. I got a plus 6,000 coming up with him later. I love Nico Collins, man. So we will see what's good with Nico. And Christian Kirk, I already explained y'all Christian Kirk, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna put Tyreek in here, but we got some Tyreek coming. And I already got Tyreek. I was gonna put Cup in here, but I said I already got them. So other guys that I really like that I just ain't played because I don't like him as much. Zay Flowers and Addison. Addison more than Zay. I almost put Addison in here. I was this close to put Addison in here. If I was gonna be like a crazy motherfucker and put like 4 or 5 people in, I would add. If I wanted to do round robins 3s, 4s, and 5s, I would add those 2 in to get like 100 or 110, whatever they shit is, to be like plus 400. All right. Hit the comment section up. I see my boy Chris Wallen in the comments. I will hit all the comments up as soon as I get done, like each segment. All right. So yeah, round robin, Garrett Wilson 100 yards, Christian Kirk 90 yards, and Nico Collins, call it 90 yards, a round robin, 2s and 3s. Okay. Next, this is a SGP that's a plus 2,300. Basically, you know, they correlate and shit that I like. All right. Christian Kirk over his yards and receptions, whatever you get him at, just put them together. I got 54.5 and 4.5 receptions. So Christian Kirk over his yards and receptions. Garrett Wilson over his yards and receptions. I think his receptions is 4.5 maybe as well, and his yards are 59.5. That 4.5 is fucking super juice, like minus 160. You know what I'm saying? So Garrett Wilson over his yards and receptions. PJ Walker under his yards, which is 198, which is a straight bet, and under 38. which is another straight bet. And then I put Najee Harris under 41.5 rush yards with that. I got that from the podcast as well. And actually, that's the first ones is all in the same game with Najee Harris. So Christian Kirk over his yards and receptions with Najee Harris going under his rush yards. All right. That's one. That's one SGP. Garrett Wilson over his receptions and over his yards. That's another SGP. And PJ Walker under his passing yards in the game to go under 38. That's another SGP. All right. You put all those together, plus 2,300. All right, that's what I'm on. Almost round robin them, but I'm surprised they didn't give me an opportunity to round robin them. So that's unfortunate. But normally DraftKings let me round robin that shit and get kind of juicy with it. Pause. So yeah, those are those two. All right. Are we on time? I'm on go time. I got 10 minutes to get through these last ones, so we'll be good. All right. Next. These are all under weekly specials on DraftKings. All right. I posted a few of these on the timeline, I'm pretty sure. These are all under weekly specials. I just think this is good. Shout out to these two boys cashed us out earlier this year, so they gonna cash us out again today and become kings of the channel. AJ Brown and Cooper Kupp to combine for 250 yards receiving is a plus 500. Love it. I think AJ Brown gets about between 110 and one. I think he getting that record. So 125 and 170. And Cooper Kupp, him and Puka, they just might be. I see my boy Artie Rose on the timeline. He be spazzing on the timeline. Shout out to homie Artie. I seen him on the timeline saying, well, I guess Puka and Kupp gonna fucking exchange weeks and shit. And that's what it's looking like, to be honest. I won't be surprised if that's exactly what they do. So Cooper Kupp to go crazy. I like that. So give me AJ and Cooper Kupp, not each, but to combine for 250 yards. That's a plus 500. These are all on DraftKings. Go to weekly specials on DraftKings. It's one of them tabs. I think it's weekly specials on DraftKings. All right. AJ and Cooper Kupp, 250 yards combined, plus 500. I got my guys in here. Hey, Paku, just in case it's a Paku week, or maybe they both get right. Pachu Nakua, the fucking rookie for the fucking Rams. Who nice. Nakua, Addison, and Zay. Hey, yeah, the rookie lay. All right, my young boys. Rookie lay, plus 900. Them to combine for 350. All right. Them to combine for 350. Paku, Addison, and Zay to combine for 350 plus 900. Addison and Zay, each of them can easily have 100, and Paku can have 200. It could happen. I like it for plus 900. All right. Next, and if you're watching this real quick, sub to my YouTube channel. We at like 476. So let's get to like 480 today. That'd be amazing. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. I see my boy El Plug in the building. El Plug, what we on today, man? What you got today? And somebody came yesterday. Ooh, my boy came in. My boy came in yesterday. Was fire with the college picks. He gave out Oregon money line. I agree with that. Oklahoma State. I agree with that. He gave out another one too. All three hit. I see you. I see you. If you watching Dreamer, go ahead and put your shit in the comments. But yeah, sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. If you're watching this on any platform, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, go ahead and give me a share, retweet, all that. Sub to the channel, put your notifications on, like this video, retweet all that good shit for the channel. And if you watching this video at a later time, hit the like button, please. It definitely helps the channel grow. All right. Next, Cooper Kupp, AJ Brown, and Kelsey to combine for 450 yards plus 1,600. I'll take it every week. I'll take that every week. You know what I'm saying? Cooper Kupp and Kelsey, motherfuckers can each have 150 and nobody a bat an eye. Same thing with AJ this week. Maybe one got like 187, one got 100, and one got like 130. You know what I'm saying? That seemed like 450, but maybe it's not. I don't know. But you know, it could happen for plus 1,600. It's all right. All right. These last ones, so those are like the receiving shits that I like. These last ones are most receiving yards all week, most rushing yards all week, and most passing yards of the week. You can find these in whatever platform that you actually have. Right now, I only have DraftKings. Oh, boy, is it Could y'all imagine if I had my FanDuel account? We be going fucking stupid right now. And I'm trying to, next week, I got 2 collabs coming up. We're going to smash them motherfuckers. Got 2 collabs coming up next week. We're going to get busy. And they're going to have to be DraftKings collabs, unfortunately. But yeah, I got them coming next week. All right. So these should be available on FanDuel, DraftKings, whatever. But these are FanDuel numbers, all right? Most passing yards this week. Joe Burrow and CJ Stroud. Burrow is a plus 1,100. CJ Stroud is a plus 1,600. Joe Burrow going against San Fran. That San Fran defense can be had. We've seen them get had already this year a little bit. And then, Joe Burrow, we'll see. Just a big time game. There's some smart people that like Cincinnati. I won't be surprised if Cincinnati win this game. So maybe Joe Burrow put up 350, something like that. Maybe he's playing from behind all game. Got to throw. We'll see. And CJ Stroud, it's CJ Stroud. I'm pretty sure he already led the league in passing maybe once or twice already this week. CJ Stroud's a fucking monster. And he going against a terrible Carolina defense. And he going against a team that said they wanted to draft him first, but the owner made him and all this other shit. Bryce Young might get busy this week too on the low. Because everybody CJ Stroud, Bryce Young coming off a bye might be ready. That's why we on Thielen. But yeah, I'm not going to be on Bryce Young, pause. But that's why we on Thielen, because Bryce Young might get busy off that bye. So give me CJ Stroud and Joe Burrow. We had put some blunt money on each one of those two to have the most passing yards this week, plus 1,100 and a plus 1,600. All right. Next, Nico Collins to have the most receiving yards. I already told you I like Nico. That's a plus 6,000. For Nico Collins to have the most receiving yards this week, receiver from Houston, plus 6,000. And CMC to have the most rushing yards this week, plus 475. I feel like that's, a decent value for CMC. But I don't really like betting on the Russian shits because that shit random as hell, man. We just saw CMC heavy this week. It's a good matchup for him against that Cincinnati defense. So that's it. 26 minutes of NFL. We got some NBA coming. But yeah, I'll wrap it up. And since I started the show so late, I'll do a crazy wrap up. Then we'll go to the comments. Then we'll get to the NBA. I'll do a ridiculous wrap up where I literally run through everything I just said in less than 3 minutes and 30 seconds. All right. Straights, Tyreek Hill over 6.5 receptions. Christian Kirk over 54.5 yards. PJ Walker under 198.5 passing yards. And the Cleveland Seattle game to go under 38. Shop around, get the best number. I will play them all at their current numbers, whatever you find them at. All right. We have a round robin parlay. Garrett Wilson to have 100 yards, Christian Kirk to have 90 yards, Nico Collins to have 90 yards, round robin 2s and 3s. These are on DraftKings. Also, we got an SGP. That's if you put them all together, it's a plus 2,300. So that's what I did. We got PJ Walker going under his pass yards in the game to go under 38. That's the Cleveland Seattle game. We have Garrett Wilson over his receptions and receiving yards. We have Christian Kirk over his receptions and receiving yards with Najee Harris to go under his rush yards, which is 41.5. It's plus 2,300. All right. Next, these two are on Caesar. CMC first score boost 25% is a plus 320. So Christian McCaffrey to get the first touchdown of that game. Next, we got another boost, the square boost. Shout out to UNC for fucking this up yesterday. Cleveland and Seattle under 42. Kansas City money line, Eagles -3. Chargers, Ravens, first half money lines. That's a plus 650 with that 50% boost. Back to DraftKings with it. This is how I use my DraftKings boost. AJ Brown, I don't want to call him AJ Wilson. AJ Brown, 120 yards. He's trying to get the record this week. 120 yards, a touchdown in Philly to win. So Philly money line, plus 825 with the boost, plus 55. Plus 550 without the boost. Next, couple lays that I love. Zeke and Damian Pierce to score a touchdown. Plus 687 touchdown lay. Next, Cooper Kupp over his receiving yards, 84.5. Thielen over his receptions, I got 5.5, 6.5 is fine. And Tyreek Hill over his receptions, I got 6.5, 7.5 is fine. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's like a plus 486. I just forgot to put that down what that was. And last but not least, these are like weekly specials and like lead the week and shit like that. All right. AJ Brown and Cooper Kupp to have 250 yards plus 500. Y'all cover that for me so y'all could be kings of the channel. All right. AJ and Cooper Cup to have 250 yards plus 500. Paku, Addison, Zay to have 350 combined yards. That's plus 900. I'm on that. Cooper Cup, AJ Brown, and Kelsey to have 450 combined yards plus 1,600. I am on that. Nico Collins to have the most receiving yards this week plus 6,000. CMC, Christian McCaffrey to have the most rushing yards this week plus 475. Joe Burrow, CJ Stroud to have the most passing yards this week plus 1,100 and plus 1,600. Hey, how about y'all both finish with 367 on the dot and cash out both of these bets? All right, let's see what we're talking about in the comments. Hit that like button for me. Hit that like button and share this. Oceano the Great, man. You know the fucking vibes, man. Vibes after, you know, and my boy Pablo had a nice Halloween party. I'm done clubbing. When I start my other YouTube channel, we're gonna chop it up, fellas and ladies. But yeah, I'm done clubbing. You know, 2 events for me a year. I used to be in the club a lot. I ain't really been clubbing the last few years, but last night was like in that hustle. It's called Hustleween. That shit was lit last night. But yeah, I already know I'm 2 events a year for me. But it been great vibes, man. Went out last night, won a lot of bets. It was great vibes. My boy Chris in here. Mason be like, hey, yo, El Plaga, if you want something, man, put it in the comments. If the Dreamers on anything, put it in the comments, all right? Look at that, 30-31. De'Aaron Fox always fries D-Lo. I'm running the Gabe 3s and 5 dimes back. Maybe he gets more minutes. I have not. I was trying to. Flo, what's that at? What's Gabe 5 assists at? Because I didn't have a chance to look at it, but I was stalking last night. But last night they only had Prince up. So yeah, we might have to run that Float Dream collab. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely gonna be on Gabe assists. You know, that 5, hopefully that 5 assists is like plus 500. Hopefully they ain't nerfed the bitch to like 400. I don't know who I'm gonna play it there, but I'd fuck with it for 500. All right, NBA. Prize picks today, Crystal. Yes, for the NBA, I think we'll be able to find some value. I have not had a chance to look at it, but when I get off the stream, I'm gonna put the timestamps in. Matter of fact, let me do that. Comments is actually at like 20 at 26. Actually, no, 26 is a wrap up, and then 30. I'm gonna put the timestamps in, and then they don't even have it up yet. Okay, Flo. I'm gonna put timestamps on. I'm gonna get some food, and then I'll have prize picks out before 2:30, and that's being probably before 2. Because I already know where I'm looking. I'm trying to kill prize picks today. So yes, Crystal. I'm definitely trying to do that. I'm done. And Straights yesterday, I didn't even mention Straights. They went 3-2 and 4-2. I went 4-2 in NBA. Shout out to Emmanuel quickly for fucking up. But it's okay, IQ. Because that's what happens when you bet on bench players, you know what I'm saying, on random stats, which he was doing great in. But he the one who fucked up the sweep. But yeah, I will have prize picks on. I will try to have them before 2. But I will definitely positively have them before 2:15. All right. Flo said they don't got him up. El Plaga, Pat's money lines, Eagle money line. Yo, I like that, Pat. Yo, also, I seen this on You Better You Bet podcast. I just try to give my credit where it's due, man, because nigga might say he had during 5 assists and 8 rebounds yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Knowing good and damn well that's a dream ticket. You ain't had that. You know what I'm saying? But I just try to always try to give my credit. But yeah, if like New England, long story short, whatever the futures is for New England and the Jets to win the AFC East, throw them in there. See what they are. I check it on DraftKings. Like for them to win that division, because if fucking Philly, not Philly, if New England win today, if they beat Miami, like they second in the division, I think, and they already beat Buffalo once. If I'm not mistaken, check it out. I ain't been following it, but if they say it on there, my boy Lockie Lockerson, once I blow, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Dreamers, but once I blow up, I'm gonna do like a list of like the most influential people to me. And definitely my boy Ski and my boy Chris be capping to be on the list. But my boy Lockie Lockerson, that's that nigga. So yeah, if he say it, I believe it. I'll tell that shit. So I'm gonna see what the price is, but AFC East, all right. All right, off comments. Let's start this NBA at 34 minutes and put everything in the comments. So Plaga, yeah, I like that Pat's money line though. I like that Pat's money line. I can get there with you, baby. I can get there with you. Pat's money line and the over, maybe. How you feel? Over or the under in that Pats game, y'all? Y'all put that in the comments. Over or under? Because you would think that the Pats is going to correlate with the under, but I could see it getting, I could see it maybe going over. All right, NBA, I got one straight so far. I really don't. I love it for blunt money bets. Obviously, I got some blunt money bets for y'all. What I got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Almost had 13 again, and it is gonna be 13. You know why? Because I got a 50% boost. Well, no, I got a damn stepped up parlay boost. 13 and 13, man. This is what we call alignment. Shout out to Raja. I think that's one of them fucking spiritual words and shit. Like alignment, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what you call that. All right, big fucking vibes at 35 minutes on the dot, not 34. 35 minutes NBA. One straight. Josh Giddey over 5.5 assists. Yeah, I just feel it. Pause. He's over the sum of both games, barely 6 and 6. I just feel like this is a very big game for OKC. I think they're gonna try and win the game. They always try to win, but like I won't be surprised if the Nuggets lose this game. Long story short, yes, the Nuggets are the best team in the league right now. But back-to-back road games. OKC, they're gonna be ready to fucking play. That's a young team that got their eyes on a prize, and they're gonna see that champion, the defending champs coming in, and it's gonna be food. Also, I just thought of something. I'm gonna have to whip up a Shea Jamal Murray, Canada lay. 30 and 30, 35 and 30, 25 and 30. Nah, 25 and 30 might not be juicy enough. Pause. We're gonna whip up something for the Canadian boys. Yeah. Jamal Murray and Shy. I like that. Neither one of them niggas gonna play defense regardless either. So, all right. So yeah. I think with it being a big game, I think you're gonna see more Josh Giddey. Maybe he'll get to his 31 minutes, not like the 26 minutes sometimes he gets. And I think it's gonna be some good shot making this game. Get a little check, pick and roll, get a couple dribble handoffs to Shea, and go ahead and not only cover this line but go fucking stupid. So that's the only straight I have so far. Maybe I'll have something else. I could probably whip up a -110, but I ain't trying to force none. This NFL Sunday, we had a really good day yesterday. So if I see something that jumps out, that's normally how I do my straights. That shit just gotta jump out to me. Then that just make me say, okay. I feel like Josh Giddey 5.5 assists. I think that number is going to end up being 6.5, maybe 7.5 by the end of the year, depending on how that team is. So couldn't take you off a Shea assist as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and be square with it. Josh Giddey. All right. Blunt money bets. Put this on the timeline. Chet 3 blocks, Giannis 2 blocks, plus 985. We're gonna find a way to get Giannis 2 blocks in this thing. And Chet hurt us. Because we was on Chet game 1. Chet didn't do shit. Chet didn't play minutes. Then we left Chet alone game 2 because we don't know what Chet gonna be on. And then Chets with fucking 2 threes, 7 blocks, like 13 rebounds. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's Chet. That's what we expected game 1. That's why I had him in all my round robins. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we get we get to Chet. And I like Chet on the timeline talking shit, talking about how, because he said he had more than 7 blocks. Said the league ain't giving him his blocks. I like that. That's somebody who care about their stats. That's giving me young LaMelo Ball energy. I'm gonna have to watch you, Chet. I'm gonna have to bet on you a lot more than I have been betting. We'll see though. But yeah, Chet 3 blocks, Giannis 2 blocks, plus 985. Love it. All right, we'll see what happens. Next, my boys from the Clippers. I told people this and people done got stung. I done got stung. We all get stung. And luckily we're coming off a great day, so we can afford to get stung a little bit. I'm running my boys back. Big Zoo and big motherfucking Russ. All right. We taking Zoo double. That shit like 260, 280. I'm on that, 0.350, 0.35 units for that double for Big Zoo. We're going to leave Russ double alone, but we're going to play my guys. 10 rebounds for Zoo, 10 rebounds for Russ, plus 700, 12 rebounds for Zoo, 12 assists for Russ, plus 2,500. That's just what we doing. All right. That is just what we doing. I like it. And the reason why I like it more is I think it correlates with this, like bad teams. So I don't, if Big Zoo get played off the fucking floor against Zach Collins, then we got issues. I can't fuck with you no more, Big Zoo. But I think we're going to get that normal 28 minutes from Big Zoo. And if we get that against the Spurs, he's going to get a double-double. And Russ tweaking against bad teams, a tradition like no other, baby. So shit, let's get busy, Russ. Give me the assist and go ahead and give me them rebounds, Zoo. And let's cash out a plus 700 and a plus 2,500. Zoo and Russ, 10 and 10, 12 and 12, assist, rebound, lay. Next, play D separately, then I parlay them together. Chet, double-double. Sabonis, triple-double. You giving me a Sabonis triple-double? I think the Sabonis was like plus 600. I think they both plus 600. Don't give me the line. I put it on the timeline. One could be like 600 and one could be like 450. I don't know. But I played them separately and I parlayed them together. You're going to give me a Chet double-double coming off last game at plus 600. Hopefully we get good Chet. And Sabonis triple-double against the Lakers. Seems like a good play. Seems like a good play. So yeah, go ahead and give me them two, parlay them together. Next, let's get into the giddy portion of the program. Hopefully this is good too. This is the Asar in the Durham portion of the program. Asar, you ain't got to do much, by the way, Usar, to be a king of the channel. I just can't give you and Duran at the same day. It's kind of lazy. So next time you cover anything for me, Usar, if you're watching this, my young boy, anytime you cover anything, you're king of the channel. All right, because good lord, boy, that motherfucker can't play yesterday. And Usar almost had the double-double plus 450. I think he finished with 9. Whew, that just would have been too much. It wouldn't have been. It's never too much. All right. The Giddy portion of the program. Giddy assist ladder, 8 and 10, plus 320 and plus 1,200. Seems like some good numbers for Giddy. Somebody who triple doubles by the end of the season probably going to be like plus 1,200 for the triple double. So basically you giving me his double at plus 1,200. I'll take that. So plus 320 and plus 1,200 for Giddy assist ladder. All these are on DraftKings, by the way. 8 and 10 assists for Giddy. Also, Giddy triple double and Rush triple double, plus 3,000 each. I didn't parlay those. Maybe I should have parlayed those. Little blunt money never hurt nobody, but that's not an official. What is official though is Giddy and Rush triple doubles. All right, plus 3,000 each for them things. All right. Next, got a couple more, and we up out of here. Around robin, 2s and 3s. And it's a 71, basically a 72,000 when you play it straight. And then, you know, the round robins after that. Zoo, double-double. Brook Lopez, 3 threes. I will be playing Brook Lopez 4 threes if I can find it. Very good matchup for him against whoever the fuck they playing. Quinn Snyder. So I think he did good against Atlanta last year with the 3s. But when you look at his game log against Quinn Snyder, so I went back to like 2020 and 2021 when I think Quinn Snyder was coaching the team. Yeah. So I'm going to try and get Brook Lopez 4 threes. But for the sake of this, and I played all these separate too. So Zoo, double-double, Brook Lopez, 3 threes, and Josh Giddey, 8 assists, plus 7,200. And I round robin that 2s and 3s. All right. And I will, you know, if you can find Brook Lopez 4 threes, play it. All right. I'm gonna find it somewhere. I'm gonna find some way to play that shit. And last but not least, I love this little calm lay, in the words of Zeta Goat, plus 316. Sengun, double-double, Jokic, triple-double. Plus 316. I like that. Sengun been getting a double-double easily every single game. And Jokic to have a triple-double. Plus money, we're gonna be on that, especially like real plus money. Brook Lopez. So that's the show. Look at that. Under 45-minute show. Let's get to the dreamers. I haven't had a chance to look at Prize Picks. No laptop in front of me, but that's cool because the sooner the show ends, the sooner I get the timestamps up, the sooner I go get me some food, the sooner I get back in the lab about the NBA. Because I tell y'all what, I don't know. Maybe I'm not going to say I got a gambling problem. I think I got a competitive problem, but that's what people with gambling addiction say. So maybe I do have a gambling addiction. I don't know. But I do have I always want to get better. I always try to get better. So I don't really celebrate wins like that. Like, I honestly didn't even want to go out last night. Like, as soon as when I start hitting all them shits, like after the Duran shit, I'm like, yo, I'm about to start cooking for tomorrow. I had to get dressed to go out I'm like, I'm about to start cooking up for tomorrow. I'm like, I don't want to go out. And then we kept hitting after that. Remember the last hit of the night, I hit that in the club, 2,700. The last hit of the night. I was thinking like I should be out here whipping up for tomorrow. So I say all that to say this, like, you know, I'm always gonna be trying to find value. Now I chill once it's time to watch the games, but I'd be celebrating in the game. Like whether I hit or not, I celebrate the read. Like so, if Giddy get a bunch of Colin, I did not. I'm gonna get to the comments in a minute, but Colin, I ain't use it yet. I use my football DK boost on AJ. 120 yards, a touchdown in the Philly money line. That's a plus 850 with the boost, 550 without the boost. NBA stepped up. I'm gonna do better than yesterday. I ain't gonna try to do the fucking 9, 10 legs and get like a plus. Nah, I'm gonna try and do 4 or 5 legs, get a nice little 50% boost and smack that shit. So that'll be on the timeline. But I'm only saying that because I'll be celebrating during the game. So with Duran, I was already celebrating the plus 2,000 at the end of the first quarter, whether it hit or not, because the read was there. Long as my reads be right, that's all I really care about. Of course, I want to hit my bets, but as long as my reads is right, I'm going to hit bets regardless, because you're going to have bets that you hit and you're going to have terrible, terrible breaks. That's shit. I was 1-7 the day before yesterday on straights. Now, blunt money bets 8, but I was 1-7 the day before yesterday on the straights. But I still felt good about most of my reads, and some I had to throw in the trash. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said Zubac. I thought it was a good read, but it wasn't because he got played off the floor against the Jazz. So I say all that to say this, man. Like, soon as I get off this shit, I'm going to put the timestamps on, I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to start cooking up, trying to see what's up with Gabe, try to see if anything else popped that wasn't there last night for the NBA. Obviously, I'm done with NFL. I'm trying to see if anything else pop in the NBA. I'm gonna cook up my DK boost. I'm gonna see what's up with prize picks, and I'm gonna have all that shit out before 3 o'clock, and then I'm gonna start really enjoying the day. So that's it. All right. Y'all know the vibes. Normally, Mondays is the only day that's a little iffy if I have a show or not, because Mondays are really my busiest day. But if I do a show on Monday, it'll be at the very tip top of the morning, probably like 9 a.m., 9:30, or it'll be like evening type shit. So like 5, 6, maybe even 7 for like 30 minutes real quick. If I do a show tomorrow. And NBA is back, so I will try and do a show every day, maybe a wake up with dream type shit in the morning. But yeah, Mondays is my toughest day. But normally it's looking like we're gonna settle into that 3:30 time slot. I'm liking that time slot because at least I can put some plays on the timeline, and then come at 3:30. And honestly, that's when I'm getting the most engagement. That's when the most people are watching my shows. I'll be having like 35, 40 viewers and shit at 3:30, and that's pretty good for my channel. Whereas when I go in the morning, it'd be more like the max I get is like 25, 30 if I'm really lucky. But shit, I had one live and it like 40 something shit. Even me and Flo was like at 38, 39 at one point. So that's it. Let me get to these comments and we up out of here, baby. Chet also tweeted out he basically cares about his blocks the most, so that definitely gonna be a gym this shit. Yeah, man. So we gonna see what's up. I like that. That's what I like to see when I'm betting. My guys. Kobe, what up? What up? Brooke Lopez, 4 threes. Yep, take that. I like that. I love it. 3 and 4. I'd play both. We're gonna get that boost out there. Long as we get them reads right and stay profitable, that's it, man. And like I said, I mean, it ain't hard. It's early in the season, so it'll be easy to track. Maybe I should do it every week. But oh my God, y'all, just blunt money bets. If you put a unit on all my blunt money bets, we gotta be up 60 units. That's just being, because like I said, if you count all the shits last night, plus 71,000. So if you just put $10, I'm just saying, just to put that in perspective, the plus 71,000. And I only gave out 13. So Wemby vibes, I'll see. I want to do something with Wemby, but they nerfing his shit, bro. I want to do something with Wemby where he go over his assists, over his rebounds, over his blocks, and try to get something nice with that. And we had a chance to get like a great vibe with that, like the first game, and then it got nerfed crazy. Okay, yeah, Gabe at 2.5 dimes. So I wonder what that 5 is. I'm gonna fuck with that because it was 1.5, then they raised it to 2.5. He's going over that crazily. So I got to get off of here and smack shit. But if I got something for Wimby Kylan, I'll see. But honestly, maybe it's double double. Maybe we'll throw something together with his double double because when I talk shit about somebody to my friends, and I wasn't talking bad on Wimby, but my boy hit his double double plus 450, and I was like, yo, just be careful, man. He not a rebounder. Because my best friend Bruce like, man, he like 740 shot. I'm like, yeah, I know, but just be careful because he like more of a finesse guy. He not a rebounder like that. But I'm happy you hit that double double. Keep playing it, but I won't be surprised. And what's gonna happen? Motherfucker gonna have 12 rebounds today. So maybe we'll throw his his double double in there. All right. But y'all see what Flo said. So y'all know we're gonna get on them 5 assists. Them 5 assists should be around 500 again. And maybe we do the 3, what you call it, 5. Oh, see what I say, 500. See, I got to get up out of here, y'all, because Flo gonna nerf that shit. All right, man. What is it? 50. I will have timestamps up soon after I get on my Gabe shit. I will have timestamps. I appreciate it as always, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, especially late like this. I will try to be better on Sundays, but I can't always guarantee. So y'all know the fucking vibes. Let's have another day. Y'all know the vibes. Let's get this cash. We gotta have it. So let's get it.